So apparently Ozempic makes you bald, skeletal, gray, hollow-faced, and completely miserable. But don't worry, guys. Don't worry. A pill that mimics exercise, another pill that basically is Ozempic, a beauty peptide that works like microneedling, and a drink that removes toxins are all here to save us from a multi-level marketing company. Yeah. Anyways, let's see if any of that survives contact with reality, shall we? Ava, roll the intro. What is up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Erin Bies. I am a certified personal trainer and a fitness nutrition specialist through ACE. And I spent 13 and a half years in multi-level marketing companies, doing a lot of the same stuff that we see from these reps in these companies, unfortunately. And that's why I'm calling it all out. And we'll continue to do so. So today we have a Nueva, I was going to say representative. That sounds so formal. Distributor from Nueva that used to be in Modere, and she's making a lot of wild claims. Let's get into it. Shall we?
Hey guys, Sophie here, coming to you live from Bismarck, North Dakota. All right, after a long time of discernment, processing, praying, seeing where I'm at with things, I finally made the decision to go all in with my company, Nueva, okay? And I have been consuming the products, and I have talked to some of my friends, some of my really good clients. I already have several customers. I already have some team members, but I haven't been as active on social media for a couple of reasons. And one of the main reasons is I'm building this business different than I built Modere and my other company in the past.
So she's been a part of 3 different MLM companies. Yeah, that tracks, right? I think it's important to point out that because she is positioning herself or attempting to position herself like she is, which let's be specific on what that is. In my opinion, she's trying to make it seem like she is somebody who has carefully exhausted the science before promoting these products. And whenever somebody says on their video, and it hits my channel, that they are 100% certain about a wellness product, you already know they're getting the side eye from me. Show me the Carfax. You know what I mean?
I have built teams in the past. I've had large customer pods in the past.
Is she nervous like the last person that I featured? Because her eyes are like, ma'am, are you okay? Are you all right? Why are they doing that lately? I don't understand.
For the last 2 decades, I have made money online, and I'm here to do it again. So in addition to being the daughter of a king, a wife, a mother of 3 girls.
If you are going to mention that you're the daughter of a king, you are starting this off with spiritual manipulation. There's nothing wrong with spiritual beliefs or lack thereof. Do what you do, believe what you believe. But when you are when you are weaving that into your pitch, trying to appeal to other Christians, because in my opinion, that makes it really hard for people to question. That is disgusting. That's a problem. Love that you're the daughter of a king. Love that. Love that you have beliefs. I think that's awesome, but leave them out of your pitches.
A salon owner, a cosmetologist, a good friend. I am also a social marketer, building again online and loving it. Okay. Another reason why
Now keep in mind, none of those things that she mentioned makes her a qualified professional that has the experience and the education to speak on supplements. I mean, what kind of degree allows people to speak on supplements? But she doesn't have any medical background. She doesn't have any kind of a fitness background or anything like that. I don't know if she's going to talk about fitness. Usually they do in some capacity, but she's giving her like resume statement, I want to call it, or refer to it as, but none of that makes it relevant for her to be talking about these GLP-1 medications specifically, right? I hope that makes sense, because I know I'm wording that a little weird, but
wasn't posting online a ton is because I was lacking one thing. And that one thing is 100% complete certainty. I wanted to be 100% completely certain in what I was talking about. And why wasn't I certain? Why was I consuming products that I was sort of like, I'm not so sure about, right?
Right. That's a great question. Why would you be taking a supplement that you're not sure is going to do what they claim that it's doing? And if we're talking about supplements, let's not just only talk about MLM companies. Let's talk about all supplements and how they're proprietary blends, a lot of them, how there's no scientific evidence that they do anything, most of them, except for creatine. Huge fan of creatine. Y'all already know that. So how can you become certain? This is a question I want to ask you guys. How can somebody become certain on a supplement that is a proprietary blend and has no scientific evidence, specifically scientific evidence studied on humans, that it does what they're claiming? Let me know in the comments. I think I know what you guys are probably going to say, but let me know in the comments.
Well, it's because one of the biggest things right now in the wellness space is peptides, okay?
I think what you mean is one of the biggest marketing trends is peptides. Now, before anybody gets their panties in a wad, I'm not anti-science. I will never be anti-science. And I'm not anti-peptides. I'm in the category of I want them to be studied, because if it's something that can be helpful to people, we should make it accessible. Just FYI. So just wanted to throw that out there.
And so what I am choosing to use and sell and promote is peptides, but I needed to love them, believe in them, and stand behind them. Okay. Lots of people now are using peptides, and some people are like, well, what even is a peptide? What are you doing? Those are the injections, right? A lot of people are on Ozempic, Zepbound, trizipatide, lots of different ones, right? They're doing the injection in their belly or in their thigh. They're injecting themselves to lose weight. Well, I am not excited about selling weight loss. I sold weight loss products back in my other companies that I was in, did really well with it, but didn't enjoy it. It's kind of like at the salon.
I wonder if you didn't enjoy it because you know deep down that by selling weight loss supplements in whatever company, if we're talking about Nueva or Modair or whatever company she was a part of prior to that, that you have to use emotional manipulation and anecdotal evidence, testimonials, in order to sell the products. I wonder if deep down that's guilt. We may never know, but just a theory.
There's some services that I'm thrilled to do, and other services are like, I love this. So
I may have paused it too soon, but what she's saying here is that she wanted to be excited about these weight loss supplements and needed to be able to stand behind them, and then compared it to services at her salon. Now, that is a false equivalence fallacy, because imagine thinking selling supplements in an MLM company where the majority of income is made from recruiting other people to do the exact same thing is the same as services provided in a salon. Last time I checked, you're not recruiting other people to provide the same services in a salon. So that's weird.
So when I wanted to jump back into the space, I wanted to make sure it's something that I actually love. Because if you're not having fun doing this, then you're doing it wrong. So yes, we have a product for losing weight, but I wanted to be certain, okay? So along with being a salon owner and a hairdresser, I know personally dozens and dozens of people who are on the jab, right? They're on.
I'm sorry. Did she just say on the jab? Is it 2020? What are we doing here? What do you mean on the jab? That tells me everything that I need to know. Oh my God.
The Ozempics, they're on the trizipatides, the weight loss drugs, right? And I see people coming into my salon all the time. No conviction. If you're one of those people and you're listening, zero conviction.
Imagine being somebody that gets services at her salon and you have disclosed what she's about to say, which has to do with hair loss, and you didn't give her permission to share this, and you confided in her, hey, I'm experiencing hair loss, I'm on this, I'm on that, whatever you've confided in her about. And then you come across her Facebook Live where she's telling your story without your consent. And then she's like, oh, you know, if this is about you or whatever, and then using it as part of a pitch to sell a product with zero scientific evidence on humans. Let that sink in for a second.
They are losing weight like massively fast. Okay. But as a hairdresser, one of the things I'm noticing is hair loss on these people. And a lot of people are losing hair by the gallons.
By the gallons. Now, this is outside of my scope of knowledge, but I didn't know that we measured hair loss by gallons.
They're okay with that. Some of them are like, I'm okay that I'm losing hair because all I've ever wanted was to be skinny. It's like,
says the person that's selling a product with no scientific evidence that is for weight loss. Yeah, okay, all right.
okay, you do you. But along with being skinny, then comes muscle loss, right? So a lot of people are thin, but everything is really, really loose and just you're becoming more skeletal. They're lacking muscle. Okay. So
Okay, so now she's an expert on muscle.
do you want to be super thin and skeletal? No muscle, very loose, jiggly skin, hair loss. Tons of people are struggling with gut issues. Lastly, the other thing, when you lose a ton of weight in the face, a lot of people are looking gaunt or gray or hollow in these zones, okay? So after doing all my researching, I love to read, I love to research.
You love to research, but you fail to research on the products that you're taking because the research doesn't exist? Yeah, because that tracks.
I was like, what am I willing to do? Where am I willing to hone in on? By the way, peptides are expensive no matter what. But I personally know a lot of people just can't afford the jab, right? Or they can't deal with the negative side effects of being nauseous. And some people have no appetite at all. They're losing weight because they really are just starving. They're like, I ate one hard-boiled egg today. That's all.
Let's pause for a second, because the losing hair by the gallons, the becoming skeletal, looking gaunt or gray, looking hollow, having loose skin, having gut issue, she's painting the absolute worst case scenario here and presenting it as if that is everybody's experience with these medications. And I'm sure there are many of you that watch my channel that are also taking a GLP-1 medication prescribed by your doctor that are absolutely raging about this in the comments as you're watching this. And just know, I get it. I hear you. What she's missing on this live, because that wouldn't help her bottom line with trying to sell these Nueva products, she's missing protein intake. She is missing resistance training. She is missing the rate of weight loss, medical supervision, positive health outcomes. And it sounds less like a discussion about GLP-1 medications and more like a trailer for some kind of a wellness horror movie. But guys, hold on, she's got the answer for all of us. It's kind of embarrassing. She looks like, I don't know what I want to say she looks like. I was going to say maybe an amateur, but she's just unqualified to be speaking on other people's health. That is something that they should have those conversations with their medical professionals. Oh, but she's trying to sell Nueva products, so.
I could choke down because it reduces your appetite so bad. So I'm going to hone in on what it is I'm doing here.
Let's not. All right. So she's claiming people on Ozempic can't eat. They have no appetite. They're surviving allegedly on a hard-boiled egg. They're losing weight because they're starving. Okay. What we're going to see here later is that she celebrates appetite suppression as a benefit of her own product, allegedly. So appetite suppression is dangerous and unhealthy unless it's attached to Nueva products and your link where you make a commission. Make it make sense.
And why I decided to come live today, because I am now 100% certain in what I'm doing.
Good for you. Good for you. You still sound really silly though.
I'm 100% certain. I am experiencing personal results that I can stand behind. I confidently can talk to all my friends and family about what I'm choosing to use. I now am making money online and have received a paycheck with a comma. And
how much of that paycheck comes from recruiting and how much came from the selling of the product? Also, your body language is really weird here. Are you uncomfortable? You should be, in my opinion.
Get that? You kind of get like this extra little boost of confidence, like, hey, I'm certain about what I'm talking about, right? So I have several customers, but I also have a team. I have a team of exciting people that are working underneath me, and I love helping people make passive residual income online.
It's not passive and it's not residual unless you continue to build, because we know what the turnover rate in MLMs are like.
Because it's how Mike and I have been able to have the lifestyle that we have had for the last several years. So it's not just his day job, it's not just my salon, but we've...
Interesting. Hold on a second, because just a few minutes ago you said that you were just getting back into it. But now you're saying the last several years, it's how you've been able to maintain your lifestyle, in addition to, I believe her husband works and her salon. So which is it? If you're just getting back in, and you made it seem like it was, a short period of time, but now the story is, oh, it's been providing for our family or helping maintain our lifestyle for several years. Are you collecting checks from previous companies? I just have so many questions because they always expose themselves with this stuff every single time, which I love for us.
Also made money online, and it's changed our lives, right? Hence the reason we can afford braces or the pontoon or put the kids in Catholic schools. It's like, anyone with a phone nowadays, really, you can make money online. And I completely...
Right. And you can do that without having to be a part of multi-level marketing, where the emphasis as far as income is to recruit people, which is why they always go so hard when it comes to recruiting people. And, oh, if you want to see the comp plan, drop a money bag below, please. It's 2026, okay? Stop. You can make money online without having to sell some sort of a sketchy course like, oh, I'm going to teach you how to make user-generated content. Buy my course. Please stop. People can learn how to do this stuff online for free without paying for these weird, self-righteous courses. It's wild to me.
Completely understand people that don't want to. Because when Modere shut its doors, I was like, you guys, I'm so done with social media. Like, I hate people. I'm so done. But the truth is, I actually do love people. I am a bubbly, smiley extrovert. And I know introverts who are making money doing this online, because obviously you're talking to
The only thing missing is her talking about the color personalities.
a phone, or mostly messaging people. And it's not so much face-to-face stuff that drains people. So, okay, here we go. I'm going to go through some of these products that I'm loving. So back to everything I just expressed earlier, really quick. If you're watching this live, put a hashtag live in the comments. If you're...
What? Why are we doing this now?
Catching the replay, give me a hashtag replay. Let me know the state you're tuning in from. I'd love to chat. Okay, first things first. This product is Elevate, okay? So no injections here. This is a tablet.
Okay, so first of all, what you were doing here is trying to make it seem like this is an alternative to weight loss medications or GLP-1 medications. I shouldn't say weight loss medications because that's not what they were designed for. That's a side effect of the medications. So let me correct myself there. But you're trying to make it seem like Elevate is an alternative to taking GLP-1 medications, and that's just not the case.
This tablet is white, and you literally take one a day. This is going to be, as I like to call, like Ozempic. This is going to help you to...
Except it's not.
...lose weight. It will curb your appetite. Yes, you still will be able to eat.
There's that part. Just a few minutes ago, I said later on in the video, she's going to talk about how one of their products is for appetite suppressant, but the slowing of gastric emptying from taking a GLP-1 medication and the appetite suppression. Oh no, that's not good. That's terrible. Instead, let's go with this proprietary blend MLM sketchy supplement that has not been studied on humans. And I know they're going to say it has been studied on humans because the testimonials, that's not scientific evidence. If you're in Nueva and you're triggered by that, get comfortable. Yeah, because there's more where that comes from. Well, there's more where that came from. That's how I should have said that. Okay.
It helps me to actually desire to eat meat, vegetables, fruits.
What do you mean? What do you mean an appetite suppressant would make you want to eat more meat, fruits, and vegetables? So what I'm hearing you say is because you're taking this, you probably psychologically, in my opinion, want to make sure that you're making the best of it. And so you're altering your diet. You're probably putting yourself into a calorie deficit, because if you were eating a lot of processed foods or things of that nature and you switch to whole foods, those whole foods, especially when we're talking about fruits and vegetables, are a lot less calorie dense. So you're eating fewer calories. Is it the product that is helping you, or is it the change in your diet? Oh, let me answer that for you. It's the change in your diet.
It helps me to not desire to be such a pig who wants to eat 7 slices of freaking pizza and bread and all the things that make me inflamed. So that's why.
Really, what kind of inflammation are we talking about? And what lab tests did you have done to measure said inflammation? What diagnostic testing did you have done? I can't. The jokes literally write themselves at this point.
I freaking love this, okay? I am consuming, and when you take this, you really do need to eat protein, you guys. You got to eat protein every 3 hours. 100 grams of protein minimum and tons of water.
I'm going to need her to stay in her lane. Now, do I prioritize protein? Absolutely. Do I think other people should? Absolutely. Especially if you are strength training, especially if you have been prescribed these medications from your doctor. It's extremely important for so many reasons. But to throw out, well, everybody needs to be having 100 grams of protein, that's going to be different for everybody. It's going to be based on their goals and their height and their weight and what they're trying to do and any other factors that could impact that. There's some people, let me say it that way, that should not be taking in a lot of protein. That's going to be different for everybody. So for her, as a hairstylist, to be giving this type of information and advice just to sell a product that hasn't been studied on humans, I'm going to say that over and over again, because these are some really wild claims. Helping to lose weight, curbing appetite. She described it as like Ozempic. Those are huge claims. What human trials support that? Oh, they don't exist. What are the outcomes compared to what and at what dosage? Because like Ozempic is marketing language. That's not scientific by any means. If I had $1 for every supplement claiming to be natural Ozempic, I'd probably have enough money to, I don't know, do whatever I wanted. We'll just say it that way. This is absurd.
Easy. You don't need to be a physician or you don't need to have rocket science. By the way, I am not going to talk about what's in my products. I'm going to talk about what they do. Okay.
Why not? Why wouldn't you talk about what's in Elevate? Why wouldn't you talk about peptides? Oh, I bet it's because you'll get flagged on Facebook, right? Yeah.
Okay. I have been in the network marketing space long enough to know by now what people want to hear and what they don't want to hear.
Oh, okay. So what I'm hearing you say is that you understand how to manipulate people. You understand how to spiritually, emotionally manipulate people and touch on those pain points so that you can get them to purchase a product that's probably not going to help them with what you're claiming it does. Because that's what I'm hearing her say. If y'all are hearing the same thing or something different, let me know in the comments.
Like if someone's going to talk to me about this product, I don't care if it has organic, blah, blah, blah. I want to know, like, what does it do for me? So I can share videos for my analytical people on what's in it. But for first and foremost,
why not just talk about the ingredients on the bottle that you're holding in your hand? Why not lead with the science? Oh, because it doesn't exist. Right.
That's what this peptide is, okay? And this peptide actually does have a blend of two blends, the BPC 157, okay? All right, now we're gonna move.
It's been a while since I've covered BPC 157 specifically in this ingredient or in this product. However, I'm going to link my Nueva playlist because I'm pretty sure I dove into that on one of the previous videos. And the amount of BPC 157 in this product is so minuscule compared to the study that they did on rodents with BPC 157. It's absurd, Anyways, check out the playlist in the video description where I dive into it. Maybe I'll link the playlist and I'll link the video so that you guys can go right to it.
Over to body. Another peptide. This one's orange coated. Remember,
this one's orange coated, right? Because that sounds really professional.
Remember when I said when you drop a ton of weight, you're going to see all the people that are on Ozempic, they're all like skeletal, they all look frail because they have no muscles left.
What do you mean? If you have no muscles left, you wouldn't be able to move your body at all. That's the job of muscles, is to put your body into motion. What do you mean? Oh, but guys, this cosmetologist, this hairstylist says that, people on Ozempic have zero muscle. I beg to differ. There are plenty of people that are on a GLP-1 medication that are lifting weights, managing their protein, and their muscle is doing just fine. Okay.
I don't want to be that. I do not want to be that. I want to have muscle.
Then go lift some weights and eat your protein. No MLM products needed.
I want to be healthy. I want strength. That's this one.
No, that's not going to give you strength. Oh, I bet you anything this is where she's going to say that it's like exercise in a bottle, except it's not, because that's not how physiology works. Cool.
So as you age, when I do my workout, when I lift...
Wait. I know what she's going to say here. She's going to say, as you age, you lose muscle. Every 10 years, you lose muscle. That's my prediction. If you're a member, drop the prediction emote in the comments, because I know that's coming.
Weights, I'm not able to get as much muscle mass as I did when I was 18, right?
Why?
So that's what this peptide is going to do. This is going to mimic...
Wait, why?
Exercise. This is going to help you to build tons of lean, strong muscle. This is going to help you to look lean but muscular. You want to have strength. You don't want to be that skinny little frail.
Oh God, I just know she tells women not to lift heavy weights because they'll get bulky. I just know it. Do y'all know how hard it would be to take in enough protein and to lift heavy enough over a long period of time to become bulky? That is intentional to build that amount of muscle. So if you're a woman and you're watching this and you are so sick of being told to be small and skinny and quiet, let this be your sign to go lift some heavy weights, because it's really, really difficult to become bulky looking. I just know that she's that type. I know that sounds terrible, and quite frankly, I don't care.
Like you can't even carry in your groceries, right? This one's amazing. Especially anyone over age 40, mostly us females that are just losing muscle.
As a woman that is 46, I'm going to disrespectfully, with my entire chest, to maybe sit this one out, have several seats, because you don't know what you're talking about. You don't. Oh my God.
Because I don't want to be skeletal. I want to have strength and muscles. Okay, this one I'm excited.
Then lift weights and eat protein. And make sure you're fueling your body with carbs, and make sure that you're eating fats so that your hormone function is fantastic. And also go get checked out by your doctor. Make sure those hormone levels and everything else is good. I'm making this sound really simple, but you guys get it.
About not looking for compliments, but I am going to say in the last month, I have had so many clients in the last 4 weeks come up to me at the salon and be like, Sophie, your skin looks amazing.
Why are you so close to the camera? What's happening?
Skin looks amazing. I'm, again, not searching for a compliment, but I just turned 43 on Monday. And I got, oh my God, 7 days ago. 7 days ago.
Oh my God.
And I feel like I do look better than I did when I was like 39, 38. And maybe because I was full of endometriosis back then, which is an inflammatory disease. But
what? Okay, first of all, if you were dealing with endometriosis, and I don't know if she had surgery, I don't know what happened in between her being 43 and 39. But if you are going to compare how you look now to when you were dealing with an endo flare-up, and you're presenting it as your pitch, like the peptides are, what are helping you from your MLM company, that's insane. That is insane. Also, shout out to all the endo warriors. Y'all are amazing. This is insane.
I freaking love this. So this peptide, you guys, is insane. So it's got 3 blends.
Blends, aka proprietary blends. Just wanted to pause this to mention that. You don't actually know what you're taking. Proprietary. You guys, I know you guys get it.
And this one is called Beauty. So this one mimics, like I just got microneedling done, but I did not. See? I have glow. I have a nice glow. Things are looking radiant and plump. Love it. It's going to improve texture. Yes, of course, I still use good face wash, and once in a while I may exfoliate my face and things like that. But
Oh, okay. So you're doing all the skincare things, probably drinking a lot of water because you just told people to drink a lot of water, which helps with your skin. Oh, but it's the Nueva products, right? Come on, man. I can't. Also, how can you say it mimics microneedling? What? Imagine the clinical trial appears and it consists entirely of compliments from clients at her salon, because that would track.
this is amazing. If you're age 35 plus, women, men too, of course,
Why are you winking at us? Stop.
guys don't care. This is awesome. Freaking love it. So these are my 3 favorite things. One a day. Okay. Weight loss, muscles,
How much weight have you lost?
gorgeous skin. Okay. Easy peasy. All right. Now, when it comes to energy, I don't get super hype on this sort of thing, okay? I think people are just like nuts about like, take this, it'll give you energy. Take this, it'll give you energy. It's like, well, why doesn't anyone have freaking energy? So I do like to focus on, are you getting enough sleep? Are you reducing your amount of caffeine?
Hi. Just friendly reminder that she's not qualified to help anybody with this. Yeah,
Are you going for, there's so much. And let's just face it, you guys, stress is really killing a lot of people. So that's a big one, right?
that's true.
One of the biggest things that I'm also taking that I think has aided in some of my weight loss is nitro. Okay, we're going to do this with you. I got my water.
Now, why do you think? I would love for her to answer this. I would love for her to explain why something that gives her energy might have contributed to her weight loss. I would love to know that. I know that it's because it probably has caffeine or something like that. It's giving you energy, which means that you're up and you're doing more. Maybe that looks like steps or things around the house, or you're motivated to go do a workout. Same kind of concept as people that take either a pump or a pre-workout before they go to the gym. They've got a little extra caffeine and, in their system, and they're feeling more energized to go and work out. You can do the same thing with a cup of coffee or tea or something along those lines. So I love that she's like, oh, well, I think it probably contributed to my weight loss, which, by the way, how much weight and in what time frame are we talking about? They always tell on themselves. I'll just leave it at that.
My packet. I like the black cherry. So really quick, it does come in black cherry. It comes in grape, my 2 favorites. I do not love lemon lime, but others do. I make Mike drink those ones because he's not picky. Okay, so I just cut open my little packet. I pop it into my water, shake it, and drink it. So what is this guy?
Oh, wait, because I remember somebody else talking about this product and they said you had to wait a certain period of time before it stopped fizzing, or it had to sit a certain period of time to make sure it fully activated. I can't remember exactly how the wording was, but she's not saying that. Maybe I paused it too soon, but let's see.
This happens to be, listen carefully, hydrogen, nitric, oxide, water. Beta, go ahead on over there and finish that if you need to. Hydrogen, nitric, oxide, water. So what is that? Did you know you can drink tons and tons of water and still be dehydrated?
Oh my God.
So this is different, right? This is going to give us all of our electrolytes. This is such a unique functional powder.
This is painful at this point, and I'm pausing it because it's painful.
This beverage, again, is going to help you to feel much, much more hydrated. It is going to increase blood flow, oxygen flow. It actually does a ton of gut repair, and it's detoxifying. So it eliminates toxins. It personally helps me to be more regular. I know it has helped a ton of people get rid of headaches. Now, I had one person on this who said, it's actually giving me a headache. Well, that's because as toxins are leaving you right away, it can do that for some people, mostly people with autoimmune diseases. But
What? What? What do you mean? What is happening? She's a doctor now? She's telling people about headaches and autoimmune disease? What do you mean? What do you mean?
What do you mean? What do you mean by shaking it? What are you doing? What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean?
it's very uncommon, okay? Love this drink, and I pair this with the peptides that I talked about earlier, okay?
I just feel like at this point, She's making nitro sound like it's not so much a supplement, but like a Marvel superhero. We've officially reached that point.
All right, couple other things. We have an amazing collagen. I like to take one
Snow
scoop of this
collagen.
collagen every single day, and I do like to pop it right into my hydrogen nitric oxide water. Again, everyone over age 40 should be consuming some collagen.
You can get collagen anywhere and everywhere.
I do not want to have a knee replacement or a hip replacement at a young age. I want to keep my joints well lubricated. So
that is quite the claim on this product. Prevents knee replacements and yikes.
Going to help me in that department, okay? Couple more things I'm excited about. Anybody who knows me well or who has followed me over the years knows I'm obsessed with coffee. And coffee has a ton of mold in it. So I like to stick to healthy coffees, mushroom coffees, and we have our own coffee, and I'm fired up about it. And it's instant. I just microwave 8 ounces of water. I know microwaves are bad, so stovetop, water, hot, to make it cold. And I put in literally 1 scoop, and I'm on the go. Of course, it's loaded with all the healthy things that you can see. Coffees are everywhere nowadays, and healthy coffees are everywhere nowadays. I'm really
regular coffee is just fine. This is nothing but fear mongering to sell a product. This part in particular, listen, one thing I don't mess with is people's coffee orders. That is personal to them. You like mushroom coffee? Awesome. You like coffee from your local coffee shop? Awesome. You like your Nespresso coffee at home with your frother like I do? Awesome. Coffee contains tons of mold. Right. As she's using that to sell premium coffee products. Girl, please.
Excited that I actually get to promote one that I love, that I care about, and make money doing so. Another thing we have, these came free because I bought a bunch of stuff. They're like, here's a freebie, Sophie. Gummies, functional mushroom gummies. Again, we talked about energy levels. If you're tired all the time, most likely you're not getting good sleep or drinking too much caffeine too late in the day, not getting enough exercise, and the stress at your job is killing you. But these gummies are...
Let me guess. It helps prevent all of that.
Going to help with metabolism, midday energy.
Really? Tell us more about metabolism. How do those gummies, which I don't know what those gummies are, tell us what part of metabolism those gummies help with. Because if you're going to get online and say, oh, this helps with metabolism, do go on, but be real specific. Real specific.
Mood and focus. ADHD people love them, that sort of thing. So
that's a health claim. You can't say that.
Anyways, it's been a long time since I've come live, everyone. It is me, Soph. I'm back in the game full time with promoting products I love and building a team online, building that passive residual income back up after Modere had closed its doors. And again, like I said, if you're not having fun, then you're doing it wrong. And we have a 30-day money back guarantee. So
it's required by the FTC.
That also makes it a little less scary to make a purchase. Like, it's like, God, I really want to try like that beauty peptide. I want my face to look like I just had microneedling done.
Here's a wild take. Go have microneedling done. If you want to look like you had microneedling done, go have it done. Find a qualified esthetician in your area and go and see them and make an appointment.
No, it's a little, what if it doesn't work for you? 30-day money back guarantee. So it's kind of like you're not really out too much, right? You either get results or your money back. Pretty cool, right?
Or what if you have a reaction to it? What if it makes you really sick? What if it gives you headaches like that person that she claimed was detoxing because of an autoimmune disorder? What if it makes you really sick? That's a real possibility with these supplements that are proprietary blends.
If you're interested in anything, let me know. DM me or drop info in the comments. I can send you videos or PDFs on anything I have here. And if you're open to making money online,
here's the pitch. Here we go. This is the real product right here.
Maybe you have a kid who's going off to college. We got Veda. Maybe you have kids that need braces. I got Gemma and Penelope. I'm in braces. We're going to do Mike's teeth here again. Another thing of veneers here in July. And if you're looking to make extra money online for extra expenses, this is a great way to do it. And it's fun. We have a great team. I get to work with some amazing people that it's a privilege to have alongside me. So, all right. Hope everyone has a great summer and talk soon. See ya.
Oh man, for somebody that is claiming that she's in it for the products, we sure spent a lot of time talking about making income and having a team, didn't we? I find that really, really interesting. So what did we learn today? Well, according to Sophie here, GLP-1 users are skeletal. I don't even know if I can get this out. GLP-1 users are losing hair. Appetite suppression is bad, except unless it's with her product that has an appetite suppressant. Exercise can be mimicked by a pill. Microneedling can be mimicked by a pill. Headaches are caused from toxins leaving your body. Coffee is moldy, and the solution is buying products from Nueva, using her link. Of course it is, right? Somehow every road is always going to lead back to some kind of a cart or a checkout for their MLM product. And it's absolutely absurd. This was nothing but fear mongering and misinformation. This was nothing but presenting the known side effects of GLP-1 medications that people are made aware of when they have these conversations with their doctors. If you're somebody that is on a GLP-1 medication, I support you. I always will. And the fact that you're going through your doctor and getting medical advice based on everything that you have going on, I think is amazing. These people are always going to fearmonger and attempt to prey on people, trying to make it seem like they know what they're talking about, and they have no idea what they are talking about. If your products were as effective as you say they are, you wouldn't have to do any of this. You could just lead with the scientific evidence that the products do what they say they're going to do. But that's not the case, because that doesn't exist. So they rely on testimonials, they rely on fear mongering, they rely on the different types of manipulation and the use of fallacies to try and shame or just manipulate people into making a purchase or joining their team. It's disgusting. It's disgusting. Anyways, if you loved today's video, if you would, like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you for being here. Drop a comment below if you would. And if there's the option to hype the video, if you would click that button, it just helps me get the word out so that people don't fall victim to ridiculous videos like what we just saw tonight. And if you're a woman, eat your protein, lift your weights. Thanks for being here, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye, everybody.